and go to CAM software, we have the possibility to keep several backup files. To configure this particular option, we simply access the software configuration settings and then proceed to save. Here, we have the section for backup files. The way this works is we have this option here that will help us to create several backup files. Hence, when we save our working file, it will also create a backup. So for this particular case, let's proceed to insert the value 3 here, and then we can carefully select the specific folder where we ultimately wish to keep it. So in this case, we will be directing it to the desktop. I'm going to create a folder named Backup. Here it is. The path directory is updated, and then click on OK. Let's now just open our workpiece, and then So we have our current working file right here in front of us, and I am now going to proceed to make some necessary changes. So we start with finishing at a parallel profile. It's going to be this one. Let's close the profile. Set it to inside left, the number to 2, offset 1 to 24, and offset 2 to 30, and we validate. This is our first change. So let's save it. In parallel, we open the backup folder. So as you can see, we have the first backup file, which is created. Let's make another change. This time, we are going to create a perfectly formed circle with a precise 5 mm radius, and we will carefully place it in the designated position right here. And then we will make sure to save all the changes once again. And as you can see, there is a second backup file that has been created. Now let's make a third change. Let's right-click and duplicate this geometry. For the mode, we will carefully select the symmetry option, and then let's proceed to validate the current selection. Now we save it for the third time, and we have our third backup file, which is here. Notice that we have a change in time here. This is the latest one, and this is the very first one. So let's see what happens if we make a fourth save. Let's quickly create a shape, a rectangular one. Let's set it to 150 and 150, and we save for the fourth time. In the backup folder, the number of backup files stays the same. It's just that the fourth save will be updated in the third file, which is the latest one. As for the previous ones, they are renamed to 2 and 1. To understand this a little bit better, let's see this presentation. This is the number of actions that we started doing: 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We have the maximum limit for our backup files. So let's see, in the fourth action, what happens. The file name will be changed to this one, Backup File 3. As for the third one, it will be renamed to Backup File 2, and the first, and the second one to Backup File 1. And the first initial file is deleted. The fifth save will bring the backup file to rename it, to overwrite the previous one as its name, and then we have the second index for the fourth one and the first index for the third one, and the first two are deleted, and so on.